Hello and welcome. My name is Magdalena Ponurska, and I am the founder of Zone of Genius, a consulting company that leverages a strength-based approach to guiding educational businesses to thrive on a global scale. In today's presentation, we are going to talk about what makes messaging powerful. In my opinion, what makes the most impact is using the language of feelings. Hence, I will be guiding you through the Atlas of Feelings so you can have a map for powerful messaging using CANVA. CANVA is one of my absolutely favorite tools, very easy to use. There's going to be an affiliate link at the bottom of the video. I highly recommend and encourage you to get the paid version. Everything that I will be talking about and demonstrating today is based off the paid version. Our today's destination is knowing not only your feelings, but also your brand's feeling, and most importantly, your customer feelings. So you can create powerful messaging using CANVA that will help you to connect with your clients and expand your businesses. We'll talk about who your audience is, and I'm pretty sure that you have an exceptional grasp of who your audience is already. What are they looking for? Meaning what problems you're solving for them, and why they will choose you and your products and your services over anyone else. So let's start with the question of, do I know who my audience is? For the people that are on today's Zoom, because I know some of you, I will be using an example of my friend, Tom, who is a real estate agent and also a coach. So I know who his audience is. Additionally, the people that sign up for the session, Fabulous Zane from Prague, I know that her audience is educators. And then Anna from Germany, I know that her clientele and her audience is therapists and coaches. And so I will be, throughout the presentation, I will be using them as an example. Most likely, based where you are at in your business by this point, you know exactly who your audience is and what are the demographics of your audience, meaning are they families? Are they single people? Are they in their 20s, 30s? Are they teens? Are they retired? Are they older couples, etc., etc. Most likely, I will assume that you also know and have a really good grasp on what their psychographics are, which ties beautifully to the area of feeling. So when it comes to psychographics, is that their preferences. What are they shopping for? What are their preferred brands? What colors do they respond most positively to? What the next question is, or the next area is, your audience, your clients, what are they looking for? What late at night, what are they Googling? what are they asking Google? What problems are you solving for them? Again, the best example, or the simplest example, is for my friend Tom. Knowing that he's a real estate agent, he knows that what his clients are looking for and Googling for is, how can I sell my house and how can I buy my house, what in terms of the fastest time and most amount of money I can make on both ends with least amount of effort. For coaches, trainers, educators, some of the questions that I know you are asking yourself for is in the area of, are my clients looking for or looking towards to thriving or growing, connecting? Are they single? Are they looking to build their networks? What are they dealing with, and what are the problems that you are solving for them? The next area that it's very important, and it ties and it connects to differentiation, is why you and why your product, why your services. So again, in terms of what makes you different as a real estate agent, what makes you different as a coach, as a trainer, as a therapist, why would I want to work with you? And why would I choose your products and your services over anyone else? And that, again, all of that really ties to the feelings and the emotions that are reflected in your messaging, and that messaging being done in CANVA. And it all comes and all ties to mindset shift. So this is your mindset shift, where you get to connect with your feelings. So before you start creating, know exactly what space you are at. Am I happy? Am I frustrated? Am I tired? Am I hungry? Am I mad? Am I joyful? Am I surprised? Before you start creating, check in with yourself. And before you continue, I highly, highly recommend that you get into the space of being and connecting with the feeling of joy, with the feeling of gratitude, with the feeling of love. So while you are connecting and while you are picking the colors, and you are picking the music, and you are picking the images, your entire creation reflects exactly what you are feeling in that particular moment. So that's step one. Step two is thinking and knowing, again, and having the clarity of what are the feelings behind my brand. When I talk about brand, I'm talking about you and your personal brand. I'm talking about you and your business brand. Is your brand are the feelings behind and feelings, values, the foundation, the pillars behind your brand? What feelings are you conveying? Are you conveying the feeling of being of service, being trustworthy, having providing the services and providing your products in a way that are very easy to digest. They are very easy to access. They're very accessible. Those are the things that are going to make the biggest difference in terms of your overall messages and messaging. That will help you with connecting with your audience powerfully. And then the third part of that is knowing what are the feelings or the potential feelings of your audience. For example, if your audience is a family of 4 that are looking to buy a new house, what are the feelings that they are experiencing right now, which most likely it's going to be excitement, but there's also going to be the feeling of frustration, a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety because of the upcoming change. So knowing where they are at right now, and then taking them in terms of your messages to the destination of how happy and how fulfilled and how satisfied they are going to be in their new house. So when you think from that perspective, the starting point of your messaging is talking to someone who is looking for a change. They are ready to sell their house. They're ready to move. They're ready to make the change. However, there is the area, the gap of before I arrive at my destination of having my dream house, where they can pick where again visually you can represent the beautiful house, the beautiful pool, the amazing dog. You also get to address that gap of I'm stressed out, I'm concerned about my finances, and this is where it will make a biggest difference, and that this is what will differentiate you, because you have the special sauce and you are their secret weapon to make that gap, to bridge that gap, seamless. So, for example, in the case of my friend Tom, I know that when he works with his clients, his secret sauce is being and providing the seamless experience for the clients, for the people that are buying the homes, and that takes away all this worry about oh my God, am I forgetting a piece of paper, or I forgot to sign something? The deal is going to fall through because I'm not prepared. So this is where you come in, and this is where your genius shines, and this is why people are choosing you over anyone else. In terms of coaching or in terms of training, it's exactly the same thing. So you are starting with someone that wants to learn something new, and they can see the gap in front of them. They are not sure how they're going to bridge the gap by themselves. So your job is to address the area of anxiety and fear, and then clearly show them where they're going to end up, and where the destination where they're arriving, that by the end of this training with you, they are going to be the masters of observing in the classroom. and they are going to work with you and pick you over anyone else out there in the world because they know that they can trust you. They know that you have their back. You're there to hold their hand, and then you are going to make this whole process very easy. And the knowing shows up, and it comes from you being able to recognize, acknowledge, and highlight what they are feeling currently, what they're going to feel when they are in the area of the gap, and how they're going to feel and what they're going to experience why they have completed the course, when they finish the coaching, or once they bought the house. So the question for you right now is, are you present to the feelings? And this is, again, this is your feelings. Are you present to the feelings of your audience? And are you present to the feelings of your brand? There is, I read recently this beautiful quote from this book called Brand Gap by Marty Nomier, I think. And it said something along the lines of that selling and selling products and services has evolved from the stress or empathy, or it has evolved from knowing what it has, so all the features, all the workbooks, all the benefits, to what it does. So what does this product or what does this service does for me, to what you will feel. And to me, that was so profound, because that shift like truly demonstrated to me that features and benefits are still very important to buyers or to our clients. However, the personal identity and personal feelings has become and are becoming even more important. So again, check in and ask yourself, are you present, and do you know what the feelings are? And then lastly, are you creating opportunities for your clients? And are you creating opportunities for yourself through the messaging? So it goes back to what I was saying about so you are creating, and what differentiates you is the opportunities that you are creating in the gap of getting the current status and then getting to the destination or the dream state. And those are your opportunities for your clients. But also, are you looking at for yourself in terms of what are the gaps and how can I fill them in for myself? So not only am I educating my clients, but also am I educating myself? So I think this makes for a really great framework before I go and transition to the demo. I will walk you through one of my absolutely favorite feature in Canva called Quick Create. Again, there's affiliate link below that you can sign up and use for to sign up for Canva Pro. As a side note, Canva is free for educators. Canva is free for non-for-profits. So if you fall into any of those categories, Canva, you will have access to Canva Pro for free. Otherwise, it's totally worth the investment. And I cannot wait to show you that quick create feature.